What's up, guys? It's Irish. So, this is just more or less a first of its kind. It's a battle between another YouTuber that I recently just met within the last week or two. Legend of Total War, bigger guy on YouTube, great guy. His link will be in the description if you want to go check him out, give him some love, and should roll right into it. Thanks for watching.
So we can get through an entire battle.
Right.
Also, guys, links in the description if you want to check out Irish's channel, which is you've only got a few videos, but you're gonna have a whole bunch more soon.
I heard that. Appreciate it. Oh, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. I've been having fucking voids in my mind all day.
What I do is when I forget about something, I just talk shit about anything. You can get away with just about anything on YouTube.
Yeah, it asked me if I wanted to end the game or kick you. I'm obviously
Maybe
not gonna kick you.
you're on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't kick me, that's fine. Usually I'm the one with the worst internet.
You know, it's probably because I mean you're in Australia, I'm in the States, so there's that whole thing too.
Yeah. Well, now that I've got my, because I used to use Wi-Fi, but now I've got it connected with an Ethernet connection. It's so stable now. It's not great upload speed. Upload speed is rubbish in Australia, but at least I can actually play online battles now with relatively good connection.
Yeah, I honestly, because I've had trouble with I don't know if do you have something like AT&T, or at least how their company acts over in Australia? I'm not too sure.
We've got NBA and the National Broadband Network, but it hasn't covered my area yet.
Okay.
In fact, it's been a complete joke, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, because I've had to call. I called 3 different times, and AT&T is complete shit. But whatever. I mean, there's not much. There's competition, but it's like Verizon. That's another company. But they've basically. This is the 3rd time. They're just like, switch over to Ethernet. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not even 10 feet away from where I'm in the room now, just so we can actually do this video properly. I'm in the.
Yeah, my advice is switch
Just
to
go
Ethernet.
to Ethernet.
Just do it. Even if you're, like, to be honest, my Wi-Fi connector is halfway across the house. I got an Ethernet connection, a blue wire running all the way through the house, 10-meter long connection. And my wife's like, "Are you gonna ever unplug that?" I'm like, "Fuck no."
Fuck no.
She's like, "It makes life so untidy." I'm just like, "Oh well, deal with it."
Right. If they don't want to look at it.
All right. So how about we do this battle?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, you got a straight little line going on. Nice.
Oh yeah, we're feeling that lag.
Yeah.
This is why I never do these battles.
Yeah, I mean it's well. Hopefully, once I get Rome Total War all the way upgraded, or not well, you know what I mean. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Once I get that
This is pretty much the default experience I've ever had, that I usually have with with Medieval 2. But people ask me, why don't I ever do Medieval 2? I don't think it's necessarily your fault in regard to your connection.
Right.
I don't know what it is, but with in Medieval 2, this is what it's been like for me, why I've never touched it online.
Yeah, honestly, and it's been like this, you know, before for me too. But it's a matter of just how it happens.
And with this kind of lag, I can't play properly.
Right, exactly. I mean, I'm only putting up with it just because of video sakes, you know what I mean? But I already know my cat. I set my cat basically to die because I know they're fucked. I know they're fucked. Just because you have the cab advantage.
With this lag.
And I mean, I do have heavy.
I'm not so sure about that.
But I mean, I only have the Demi Lancers, and I have 2.
I didn't want to put this in group.
I'm actually gonna send. I'm actually gonna send someone to help over the shitty cab. Hopefully they can hold on. Not all they can. Oh no. So that. Like I said, I do love the handgunners in this game. Win or lose a battle, I love the handgunners.
Fair enough.
They're just so satisfying.
this lag. I
Yeah, I'm
hate lag so much.
yeah. Just as soon as you said that, I actually just got a little spike. My mouse is actually turning to shit, which is just I think it's just dying. I'm just gonna really not keeping too close of an eye on my rifle.
Because like one of the advantages I was trying to go for was just rush and microing, and with lag like this, it's
just not.
That
yeah,
advantage
it's
is
not a thing
gone.
that's possible.
It's just not going to happen.
Wait, why aren't they running back? What the fuck, you son of bitches? So the good thing about
Did you
the
have it in
gunners,
skirmish mode?
I thought I did, but I guess I'm gonna fuck myself. They should be in skirmish mode.
That's why they ran back. It's not skirmish mode.
Well, no, my actually no, they're not at all. Which is weird. Yeah, I don't have them in skirmish mode, so they shouldn't retreat because I know my archers fell back.
Yeah.
And those are really weak. I don't know how to do them with this game. It's really one of the best.
Yeah, they're excellent archers, which is why I went for a rush tactic, because Denmark has no good archers.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. I should really commit this. My Demi-Lancer's actually putting up a good fight. Wow. Good shit.
Yeah,
I really thought your
that's my general unit too.
I really thought they were gonna. Yeah, I got one. Which oh shit, I just realized those are fucking swordsmen who really shouldn't have them in there. Yeah, I just remembered that the archers have those little stakes, but I usually only use them for siege battles and these cool.
Yes.
They basically went to these, but
Heavy infantry!
How much do those demi-lancers cost?
I think it was like 820, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, that's actually pretty expensive. That's about the same amount as the Knights Templar Hospitallers that I got.
Yeah, and see now it says it's fine.
Does it?
Yeah, well, because like a second ago, before it even rolled off my tongue, it said but now it doesn't. I was honestly gonna try and take center, which I feel like I'm having a good thing, but you committed your. Well, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I went right for the flanks. Definitely outflanked you here.
Oh yeah, you're outflanking the shit out of it. Let's reform these guys.
And the thing is, this is medieval too. If you don't have cavalry superiority, you're in big trouble.
Oh, exactly. I didn't expect you to bring, and that's more on my part. I didn't expect you to bring this fucking Cav, because I knew you were playing as Denmark. But Denmark
Really?
is pretty-
Legend of Total Cav Span. You didn't expect him to bring, commit heaps of cavalry.
You're right. I mean, I do have one. I'm getting a little lag.
Heavy infantry!
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. All I know is I'm gonna keep focused on Dave. I have a pretty good skill. I mean, unit-wise alone.
Lag's getting a little bit better. Might be because we've got so many units, but
Yeah,
like,
and just because they're probably bigger set units. Yeah, you said that.
yeah, like. I hate to praise Warhammer, but it does have larger scale battles. But then again, I think it's just a problem with our internet connections. Then again, you know, I don't have problems with this on Warhammer.
Shoot a volley. Come on. I know you have full ammo. Shoot a volley into that. That'd be great. Fuck. I love playing as England on the campaign map, but
Charge! General's bodyguard! Heavy infantry!
let's see. Yeah, I got
The enemy are
these.
badly bloodied.
Honestly,
They
the
have
meter
lost
bar
half
is
their
pretty.
men.
Whoa, we're neck and neck. It's 52 to 52%. Wow.
Yeah,
It has not moved.
pretty even at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, oh shit. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I think you're overtaking me a little bit. I think it's only hanging on for
Lord
me
have
just
mercy.
because
We've lost half
I
of our
had this whole
men.
mid over here, but I'm slow. And the only reason I got my flank still is just because of these two handgunners, but these guys are slow. Oh, I have three of them. slowly. Oh shit! Mass route from you guys. Which I figured that was gonna happen just because.
They're fairly cheap infantry, those.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're. I know you have like a lot of cheap infantry, but you made up for that cav, which is fine and dandy. Which I'm actually gonna focus my attention.
Oh jeez, I'm losing. Oh, I didn't expect to win.
I mean, it's not by much. It's 59 to 60%. I'm gonna. I mean, my guys are still. Only thing I'm concerned about is your fucking units coming back, but I think those are mostly. But yeah, those are land.
Oh, that might be why I'm losing so badly. Yeah, my units are routing. It's not like you can't run them down because they're you don't have any cav left, really.
No, my cav are done. I think my general is pretty much dead. I'm gonna try and reform my. I still have a unit.
St. George protect us. Our
There goes your general.
slain
Yeah,
upon the
there goes
battlefield.
Well, it's cool. I'll just keep them there.
General's bodyguard.
They're gonna die anyway.
Okay, yeah, the balance of power is coming back as my troops are returning.
Yeah, that's what I figured, and I was gonna run them down. It wouldn't kill.
Heavy infantry.
You know what, I will just go across the wall.
Oh, you got a mass route happening now.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, when your general's
I mean,
dead.
yeah, the second you brought in those my gunners brought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this
Come on, stop the lag.
I'm sorry.
Heavy
Sorry, what?
billman.
I'm just saying stop the lag.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is better. So I mean, for a majority of it, I held out. I'll live with that.
No, it was definitely going to be a close one.
Yeah, I mean, just because, I mean, at least probably to the game
speeding up now.
wise, we had just about the same composition. Although you just brought more cav than I did. I had more.
I didn't bring any archers.
Oh, you didn't have any at all, really?
No, they're all trash. It's just, if you're bringing England, I realized I was going to go up against you and my archers, and I was like, I'm not bringing that.
I got one.
If it's one thing I've learned in multiplayer, that is if your faction has a weakness, don't bring it.
Heavy infantry.
Like, just find a way. Like, I knew, like, England's strength is in their archers. They have the best archers in the world.
Exactly.
So I brought cav.
Heavy infantry.
Which I guess it just phased out of my mind that you were playing as Denmark.
Yeah.
Not knowing how you play, you would have. Yeah, so you bring yeah, these guys are fun. I mean, honestly though, I still took a huge chunk out of your force.
Yeah, I've lost 66% so far.
Yeah, I mean, out of 100, I mean I'll take that. Yeah. For me, as long as online or not, campaign or not, as long as I hit over 50% of my opponent's army, I'm satisfied. Lose or not, you know what I mean? That's it.
Oh, that's not me. I was like, must win everything. Win, 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 win.
Yeah.
It's hard to do, you know. Sometimes, yeah, that's alright.
No, I still have this unit of archers back here. they were.
I know, and I've been aware of that the entire time, but I just haven't been really commit anything to go deal with them.
Right, they're just completely untouched. Come on, connection. Fuck me, right?
Oh, come on. Look. We're almost done here.
Oh yeah. General's bodyguard routes, demi lancers. I probably would have brought more demi lancers, but they cost so fucking much. It's just, I mean, they're worth the money.
Yeah, you gotta weigh that up.
Right. Yeah, it's cost. I mean, they're worth. In the good side, they're worth the money that you pay for them. But I mean, since we're only doing 10 grand, I'm fine with going bang for my buck, but not that much of a bang.
Yeah, everything comes down to cost effective, just like
Right.
win multiplayer battles. Like, it's very easy to say, you know, in campaign, oh yeah, just spam the best units or whatever, because, you know, if you've got the economy for it, why not?
Exactly.
But when it comes to multiplayer battle, it's all about that recruitment cost.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just looking over.
And which is why I went for Huskarls. Huskarls are heavy curve, but they're not that heavy. They've got a attack bonus versus armor, so I knew that'd be good against him. And they're also fairly cheap.
Do you,
And
how much? Because I think I'm pretty
morale.
sure England can get them. Alright, sir.
Huskarls, I think so. They're, I think they're 690 each.
You know what? I'm just gonna put on.
Stand and fight, men!
I'm just gonna have them stand and fight, and if they get fucked, which they're just impeding. I love how they only shot 2 arrows. What the fuck? Really? It's 120 men, and you only pull out a volley of 2 arrows. That's pretty fucked.
Unless did you stack up their orders? Sometimes you gotta just let them do their order.
Yeah, I probably have.
Also, you got a flaming shot. You're trying to break my units, but they're all got good morale.
Yeah,
Better if you
honestly, at this point, I have a mass route anyway, so I'll just kill who I can kill.
Yeah. Yeah. But the whole putting, if you were to redo this battle, what I probably should have done is maybe put the archers on the flank and put the spikes down. That would have totally fucked me up. Then again, I would have just punched center. I'll avoid those damn stakes. I don't know how much they can do.
Because you can't, like, obviously redeploy those, so you would have just found another crevice to see through. You know, it came down to the fact that you had way more cav. I only had the 4 units, which one of which I didn't even want to incorporate in my general, but I mean, it's just something that happened.
Yeah, I didn't even bring a general's bodyguard.
One of my guys
because it's essentially a captain, as far as I'm aware.
I do know, I mean, at least bang for my buck, I'll take the gunner. I had 3 units of gunners. I might next time just come with 2. The 3 was good, but I'll just keep one. I'm just gonna charge it here, like
I have no idea how much damage that those gunners did to me. Just no clue.
I have no idea. Well, my 1 unit, because I mean, once you charged into my archer line, it was pretty much fucked just because I had them just to fight, which they were doing.
Something changes in the course
to an extent, I was counting on you bringing archers. That's why I brought an all melee rush.
Right.
Which, you know,
I noticed before,
nearly didn't win.
Right before even we were talking, I was like, this motherfucker only brought light infantry? What the fuck? So, and I actually did focus fire on, because I knew I had plenty of heavy infantry, and I saw all light infantry, I'm like, fuck yeah. But then I
That's why I charged in on loose formation.
Right.
But I feel I was going to take a bullet or 2, but you know, I went into tight formation as I was closed in.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at those stats. You brought more men than I did, by 40 men. And
I mean, my gunners...
I killed 700 more than you did. It's pretty good.
My gunners actually really... My archers did more than my gunners. My gunners total, I got 16, 14, 15, but archer-wise, my 1 had 109 kills. That was probably through my last Yemonin archers, just because they were a standalone unit and they were just firing into the back of your guys.
Say what you want about my Viking Raiders, but they performed the best out of all my units.
Are you serious?
One of them got 116 kills.
That was your light infantry, right?
Yep, they performed the best. You know, next to the Knights Hospitaller. Okay. But you know, they're twice. Well, not twice, but they are. It's a lot more expensive. The units that perform the least, probably on average, would be the Sword Staff Militia.
Yeah.
But those are sort of like pikemen, but they were fairly cheap and they had bonus versus armor. I just thought I'd give it a shot. Like I never even used Denmark in the first place, so I just thought I'd give it a shot.
I've never played as Denmark either. I've faced Denmark before and I've beat them, but it's been, like I said, a long time. I mean, cost-effective wise, I just brought a shit ton of swordsmen and I just threw in some heavy billmen just because they have the longer staffs. So why the fuck not? And I'm pretty sure they're good against cav. But I brought in the heavy one just because that's the only one that for some reason could sustain, because I didn't know that Denmark had shitty archers or not, so I just assumed that if you brought any archers and focused fire on them, they'd be fine, because I guess they're the only ones that can stand that. But I mean, cost effective wise, my army did pretty good besides my gunners. I guess just since you caught up my gunners on a bad pathway, that's the only reason they got botched out. They were actually alive for a very long time. Like, my 1 unit didn't even fire, which is fucked, but hey, that happens.
Yeah, that's why I don't like guns. The thing is with guns, like, some bullets that pierce armor, that cause morale damage, but the thing is, if you manage to get up in their face really quickly, their cost effectiveness goes down to 0 pretty much because they can't arc their shots. If they're in front, you know, they'd have to be at the flank. And if my cavalry took over the flank, the guns don't have a chance of doing anything. And that was, even though I didn't really expect you to bring guns, I thought you were going to bring lots of archers, which I prefer archers because archers can arc their shots and they've got flaming shots, so you can cause morale damage and you can hit behind as well, and they're really good against cavalry.
Well,
yeah, Wi-Fi technology is not perfect at this stage.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's good to a certain extent, but I might actually go with Ethernet within the next couple days.
Yeah, sounds good. Anyway, guys, before we wrap this video up here, check out Arch's channel and give him some support, and yeah, we'll see you next time. I probably won't be doing too many because the experience that I've just had here is the norm for me in regard to just a lag, and I don't like lag. I'll just stick to campaigns. But we'll see you next time, fuckers.
I'm actually gonna end. Good shit.
Cool.